Well, St Helens have 3 new faces in their side. Lachlan Coote is a straight replacement for last year's Man of Steel, Ben Barber, at fullback. The Fijian Test captain, Kevin Magwana, arrives on a 3-year deal from West Tigers in the NRL. And it's a formidable-looking three-quarter line, including World Golden Boot winner Tommy Makinson, who signed a 4-year extension to his contract on the eve of the new season. The other big new signing is on the bench, Joseph Paulo, the ex-Cronulla Samoan forward. First whistle of 2019, then we're underway. Welcome to the 24th season of Summer Rugby League, played in sub-zero temperatures. But this match, Barry, will warm the cockles of anyone's heart.
It is cold, but it's dry. That's the most important thing. One of the points that the lads made in the studios, that it's 2 very defensively strong sides. You see that on evidence after 20 seconds. A good shot, a good tackle, dislodges the ball, and Luke Thompson, who finished 2018 so strongly, gets stuck into his opposite number.
Well, the scrum is fed by Theo Farge. Here come the Saints then. And a chance here early for Kevin Magwana to make a name for himself. The Fijian Test captain gets to his feet, plays the ball to Tommy Makinson. Makinson tips it inside to Dominique Peyrou. He had such a fantastic season last year, did Peyrou. That's good defence though from Wigan. Bundle him back another 5, 6, 7 metres. Roby at dummy half, inside the Wigan 22. Wormsley on the charge forward for the Saints. 8 metres short of the line, banged underneath those sticks. St Helens looking for the first try of 2019. Theo Farge with hands on the ball. Lomax, good hands. Great ball wide. Here is Percival. That was from Lachlan Coote, that pass to Percival. Joining in the attacking line just as his opposite number 23 last year, Ben Barber, did, and won the Man of Steel. Now it's Roby. Roby gets the pass away to Lomax again. Lomax attacking the line. Finds Magwana once more. Magwana to the line. He will score! What a start for St Helens. What a dream start for Kevin Magwana. And Mark Percival with the conversion attempt, trying to draw it over the top of the bar, and he does that brilliantly. Last one here for Wigan. Lulawai under pressure from Morgan Knowles, gets the ball away. Lachlan Coote claims it. He says he was in the in-goal area. The referee disagrees and says play on. He makes it to the 20-metre line before he's pushed back. Yes, he came from the field of play. Good call by Robert Hicks, in charge of both the major finals last year, wasn't he, Robert Hicks? Big match tonight, big start to the season, big match referee in the middle.
And there's some big whacks going in, isn't there, early on in this game? Both sides not leaving anything behind.
78th Super League meeting between the two. Saints have won 36, Wigan 37. They've had 4 draws. Peyrou on the charge. He's got Lomax on his inside. Gives it to Lomax. Lomax goes round the defender, Tom Davis, and scores and celebrates the second St Helens try.
Beautiful stuff from Super Saints. Morgan Knowles with an early pass and a couple of short passes, finds Dominique Peyrou in space, assesses the situation really well, and Johnny Lomax, using his peripheral vision, knows there's a covering player coming towards him. As soon as he catches that ball, steps away from that covering tackle. Wonderful stuff from Saints.
I think it shows good power. Dominic Peyrou gets back on an inside shoulder on Joe Greenwood, who loses foot in the power. Terrific kick, fine touch.
Oh, and Liam Marshall thought he escaped, but he hasn't. He knocked on. He gave the ball back to St Helens, so play on, and here we go once more.
So even when St Helens get it wrong, they back that up, they don't rest on their laurels, get into the frame, and they end up picking the scraps.
Here's Wormsley, brushes away from one, gets the ball away to Zeb Taylor. Zeb Taylor comes back on the inside before Gildart and Farrell bring him down. Lachlan Coote at dummy half again. Here is Wormsley. St Helens are 5 metres away from the Wigan line, and they've only used up 3 tackles, and it could easily have been Wigan in possession. Here's Farr, short ball, Thompson, good tackling. Ben Flower, Joe Greenwood. Roby gets the ball away to Farr. Here is Peyrou, he's lost it.
No good work from Joe Greenwood, not just sitting back. He was a bit disorganised from Wigan then on the last play. I think it was Gildart who gets the ball, he runs in, he wasn't a word, it was the last play. Then it was a pass out wide, a panic pass to George Williams. And this is where they like to defend. This is where they've built a reputation. We're going to be a tough side, making teams work really hard. to try and get out of the end zone.
Tell you right, it sometimes takes 5 minutes to build for a try, although here it looks like it could be Saints are willing for theirs.
Just Grace.
Wigan are starting to make St Helens attack from their own half, and here's a great example of it.
Great run from Grace. He was fed by Mark Percival. Worth the last tackle though. Coote is involved again. Greenwood takes it one-handed. Fires the pass to Peru. Comes wide to Makinson. Flying again, Makinson. But he couldn't quite get it down this time. And Gabe Hamlin, one of the substitutes on as well. Good ball. They're not going to be stopped this time. And it's a try for Ben Flower. Powell once again to the left-hand side with Williams. He tries to dab the ball down. Did Farge knock it on? No, says Robert Hicks.
He got his feet to
great stuff.
Strong run.
Still going. In the end, brought down by Hardacre.
Well, his coach, Justin Holbrook, showed faith in the number 6, Theo Farge. He's defended everything that's been thrown at him. And on that occasion, he had to duck down, pick that ball up, and gobbled up 20 metres for his side. Hits his foot. Ooh, I think he might have got away with a little one there.
Well, it came back. He tried to pull it back towards him, so maybe that's why he got away with it. I think Theo Farge's defensive efforts maybe has got him the nod over Danny Richardson at the start of this year. But never mind, here is Lachlan Coote. He gives it to Mark Percival. St Helens on the last 10 metres out. That man Farge again in an attacking role this time. That flicked off a Wigan boot, not played at. Was that played off? No, the referee still says it is still the last. Regan Grace with invention, and he gets George Williams over the line. Zach Hardacre also had another quick look at the shot clock then and made sure that there was plenty of time left for him to kick it. 9 seconds, and what a kick it is. Now then, Makinson, did he have a foot on the line then when he put that ball back? Did he have a foot on the line?
No, he gets away with it.
I know he gets away with it,
no,
but did he?
No.
You're right. Good work by the touch judge. Here's a penalty for St Helens.
Well, it's a good job that Tommy Makinson was there, and Saints get the penalty now, interference at the play of the ball.
Come on.
You can see just holding on too long. Joe Bullock.
And you're not wearing the new glasses either.
No, not yet. Not in public, Eddie.
Only because he's forgot
them. That was a secret, that, by the way.
Only because he's forgot them.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with having glasses.
No.
As long as you bring them.
Go.
Matty Lees drives it in for the Saints. 22 metres away. Roby. Farge. Coote. Oh, interception! Away goes Liam Marshall. This kid's quick. This kid is quick, and too quick for St Helens. Liam Marshall gets the try for Wigan. The interception from Lachlan Coote. Saints and Wigan faced each other in the first week of Super League 2011. It was at the Magic Stadium, and it ended up 16 all that day. So who knows? Who knows? Half-time siren goes.
Saints rewarded for their effort.
It was a big defensive stint from them. And as you say, Barry, they've got their reward because here they are on the first tackle, 15 metres away. Saints looking for the start to the second half. They got to the start of the match with Farge. Quick hands to Lomax. Lomax with a little dummy, crawling his way to the line, just held up short. Zeb Taylor is the dummy half. Fires the ball then to Farge. Farge will find Roby. Roby running flat, gives it wide to Nagama. Good tackle by Sargentson.
It was a beauty then by Dan Sargentson.
Here's Farge again. Looked for Lees, gave it to Lees in the end. He helps it on to Joseph Paulo. He gives it away then to Morgan Knowles. Down he goes 6-7 metres away. Last tackle coming up here for the Saints. Farge dabs the ball to the in-goal area, ricochets off the post, and I think it was Hardacre to the rescue then for Wigan.
He was in the right place at the right time. Seems to be taking charge and taking control.
A slightly scruffy goal line drop out from Hardacre because back come the Saints from deep inside Wigan territory. Justin Holbrook knows this is an opportunity. Another one that's presented itself. Joseph Paulo, 9 times a Samoan international, played for the States in the 2013 World Cup. He gets the ball away, and here come the Saints with Percival and Regan Grace. Regan Grace for the corner. It's going to be the first decision of 2019 for a video referee.
We've got a try.
And the video referee is Ben Thaler, and the on-field decision from Robert Hicks is a try.
Has the defender, Oliver Gildart, done enough to deny him? We'll look, we'll see. No.
That's a good skill. That's a good skill, isn't it?
Well, the St Helens club have had a century of playing rugby league, over that I should say, and during that time they've had some fantastic wingers. The fans know they'll have nothing more than seeing one of the wingers dive in at the corner, showing his speed.
There's still pushing and shoving going on at the play of the balls.
It's taking its time to brew this game, isn't it? This second half.
I think it's just come to the simmer somehow.
Both teams are sort of waiting for the other one.
Get in there!
Mark Percival, body on body, ball on ball, and his team's lifted.
Great defensive set this for Wigan, for St Helens. Wigan having the devil's own job to get out of their own 10-metre mark. Well, Lachlan plays the ball, the kick, maybe, no, he decides to run it in the end as Hardacre. And he goes down. That's a sensational defensive effort from St Helens. Now Luluai will give the ball some air, try and get out of trouble. Straight though into the arms of Tommy Makinson.
And that's what they get, Eddie, on the back of that sterling defence, 45 metres away now from Wigan's line. And, you know, it shows you the intent in Saints' side. When no disrespect to centres, but when a centre comes off the line and floors a forward, well, it just shows that they're well and truly up for this challenge.
And Justin Holbrookers as well. Here now comes Zeb Teya for the Saints. But 8 tries last year, Zeb Teya. He played in all but 3 of the matches. Farge, a misplaced pass, but Coote scooped it up. Kevin Nagama now. And Wigan trying to spin him to the ground. Plays the ball. Coote gives it to McCarthy Scarsbrook. Roby down the right-hand side. Lachlan Coote again off the outside of the boot. Bounces kindly for Roby. He just couldn't pick it up.
It has been brilliant. Well, looking to shift the ball. You can't get into those battles when you think that you're getting bashed every time you carry the ball. It's Mark Percival again. Mark Percival had complimented him down under the sticks for coming up with a big shot. He's come up with it again on Liam Farrell.
They just about managed it. He played just the 1 game in the series period, and that was against the French.
He was disappointed, and maybe that's what's driving him on again this season.
This is Amor. Hamlin hanging on to him, and Amor trying to push him off. Will play the ball to Roby, right in the middle of the field. This is far short ball. Zeb Teya, can he get the pass away? Tried to. Knocked on by Coote, I think. Well, I said it was a massive attacking moment for Wigan a few moments ago. Big defensively for Saints. Roles reversed now with 8 minutes to go. Saints looking to put this game to bed with Theo Farge and now Amor. Amor gets St Helens into the 20-metre zone. They have 4 remaining, struggling and getting to his feet. This is Roby. Roby finds Lomax. Johnny Lomax pokes a nose through. He's pulled down 5 short of the line. Percival, Mark Percival with a run. Percival taking on Greenwood and getting St Helens to within 4 metres of the Wigan line. Roby's assessing left and right. Goes himself, Roby! James Roby, that could possibly win this match for St Helens.
Sometimes that's just a simple one. He has an option on his right in Alex Walmsley. He commands attention. You see Joe Greenwood's eyes are fixed on the big man. He knows there's a space somewhere. He ends up being tackled around his legs, but wriggles and twists and turns, keeps the ball up high and puts it down above his head.
Well, he just pumps it one way, go back the other. I think that James Roby, Super League's most consistent player.
There's one of the old Manchester United favourites. Dion Dublin is in the crowd tonight, loving every minute of this Betfred Super League and giving us a wave. To Bullock. Joe Bullock gets it to Gildart. There's the final siren. There's the signal that Justin Holbrook's men are off to a winning start in 2019. They have beaten their old rivals.
How was your first derby?
Oh, tough. That was real tough right at the end there. I mean, both cars were cramping up, and it was an awesome game, awesome crowd, and loved the atmosphere. It's a bit different to over in Oz. Both crowds are singing, and great atmosphere creates an awesome game.